Welcome to the Accela training tutorial. This video will go over how to submit a Board of Zoning Appeals application for appeal. You should only submit this type of appeal if you have been instructed to by BSeed. For this example, I will be submitting a variance request. Just so you know, Accela, ACA, which stands for Accela Citizen Access, and eLAPS, which stands for Electronic Licensing and Permitting System, are names used interchangeably to describe the system we are in. If you have any questions about the appeal process, the email for the Board of Zoning Appeals is boardofzoning@detroitmi.gov, and their phone number is 313-224-3595. So let's get started. First, open a browser window and navigate to detroitmi.gov/eLAPS. On the home screen, sign into your Accela account. If you do not have an Accela account already, you can create one by selecting Create an Account towards the bottom right, then follow the instructions on the screen. After logging in, select the Planning tab from the toolbar. Now select Create an Application. Check the system disclaimer, then select Continue Application. This is where you will select the record type that you are creating. Expand the hearing category, then select Board of Zoning Appeals. When finished, select Continue Application to proceed. On this page, you can select the type of appeal and enter any relevant record IDs. Red asterisks denote required fields, so make sure to fill out any questions that have them. Use the first drop-down to select the appeal type. As mentioned earlier, for this video, I will be creating a variance request. If you have an existing building permit, residential building permit, special land use, or site plan review record ID, you can select yes to the respective type, then a box will appear where you can enter the record ID. Select no for any record IDs that do not apply. I would also like to call your attention to the Save and Resume Later button towards the bottom left. This will save your progress and you can resume the application at a later time by clicking on the Planning tab towards the top, then selecting Resume next to the saved application listed on that screen. When finished, select Continue Application to proceed. On this screen, you can upload your required documentation. The instructions towards the top of the screen will tell you exactly what documents you need to include to submit your appeal. Variance requests require a site plan, legal interest documentation, and a BC decision and/or plan review comment. To start adding documents, select Add towards the bottom. Select Add again to open the File Explorer on your computer. Use the Add button on this window to attach as many documents as you need. When finished, select the Continue button to attach the files to the application. Now you will need to categorize each document and add a description. When finished, select the Save button to finalize the attachments. Now select Continue Application to proceed. On this page, you can enter the applicant, contact information, property owner, and any officers relevant to this appeal. Starting at the applicant section, you can click Select from Account to add your existing contact information associated with the account you're logged into. If you want to use different contact information, you can select the Add New button. The same applies for the property owner section. You can click Select from Account to pull your existing account information, or select the Add New button to add new information. Please note for this section, the property owner must match the information on the proof of ownership uploaded on the previous screen. To add an officer, select Add an Officer. Complete the fields on the screen. When finished, select Submit to close the window. When finished, select Continue Application to proceed. On this page, you will be asked specific questions about your appeal. Since we selected variance requests earlier, we only see variance request questions. Answer the questions. When finished, select Continue Application to proceed. If you are filling out a hardship relief petition, your questions will appear on the second page. When finished, select Continue Application to proceed. On this screen, you can look up and validate your address. We recommend entering the street number, then selecting the search button to validate it. This will launch a search results window. Scroll through the results until you find your address, then select the radio button next to it. As you scroll down, you'll notice the associated parcel and associated owner are automatically populated, which is why this address validation step is so important. When finished, scroll down, then click the select button towards the bottom left of the window to return to the application. If the address is found, the parcel will populate automatically. For the owner section, if you have any updates you want to make, you can do it now. You'll need to add an owner email, and we also recommend adding a phone number before proceeding. When finished, select Continue Application to proceed. This is the review screen. Here you can see everything that you filled out for the application. If you have any changes, you'll notice every section has an Edit button to the far right. You can click that to go back to that specific section of the application to make your updates. If everything looks good, you can scroll down, check the certification box, then select the Continue Application button to proceed. If there is a fee associated with the application, you will be prompted to make a payment before the appeal can be submitted. Select the Checkout button to proceed, then select Checkout again. On this screen, you can enter your credit card information to make a payment. When finished, select the Submit Payment button towards the bottom left of the screen. After the payment is made, your appeal will be submitted and you will be given a BZA record ID to track your appeal. The Board of Zoning Appeals will contact you after reviewing your application. Congratulations, you have successfully submitted a Board of Zoning Appeals application for appeal.